Global stage. Hi, I want to welcome you to the global stage. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Let's look at 10 warning signs of a silent heart attack you should not ignore. And I kindly request that you share this video link with all your contacts, especially the older adults such as your parents and grandparents. And not forgetting also that anybody could experience a heart attack. You will be saving a life with this video. The heart is among the 5 most important organs of the body, and a heart attack is simply when the blood supply to the heart muscle is blocked and therefore there is shortage of oxygen and you feel a tight chest pain, and usually it ends in the collapse of such an individual. It is a medical emergency. You can have a heart attack or myocardial infarction and not even know it. When you think of a heart attack, your mind imagines someone holding his chest and suddenly passing out. And that is the classical sign of a heart attack. But a silent one doesn't really produce any serious and noticeable effects. And many people mostly ignore it and take it as a lesser acute discomfort because they are difficult to detect until further test is done. That is when they know they had a heart attack. A silent heart attack accounts for about 45% of all heart attacks and strike men more than the women. They are described as silent because when they occur, their symptoms lack the intensity of a classic heart attack and they mostly go unnoticed without any treatment, and this can be fatal. Silent myocardial infarction symptoms can feel so mild and be so brief that they often get confused for regular discomfort or another less serious problem, and thus men ignore them, says Dr. Plutzky, Director of the Vascular Disease Prevention Program at Harvard-affiliated Brigham and Women's Hospital. There are certain signs that can indicate that you are at risk of a heart attack or you may be suffering from a heart attack, and I want to give you 10 of them. And when you start experiencing these signs, don't ignore them. Quickly find your way to the hospital or call for help. The first sign is breaking out in cold sweat and feeling nauseated. We all sweat when the environment is hot or during exercise or in a state of stress, and that is normal. But when one begins to sweat in a cold environment or with no exercise, or even when he or she is inactive, it could be an indication of something serious such as a heart attack, and don't take it for granted. When the arteries are clogged, it takes more effort for the heart to pump blood, so your body begins to sweat more to keep the body's temperature down during this extreme exertion. If you are sweating unusually, coupled with other warning signs such as lightheadedness, dizziness, or nausea, it must be a heart attack. Call for help. The second sign is discomfort or pain in both arms or one arm, the back, the neck, and the jaw. Most think of chest pain as the only classical sign of a heart attack, but it is not the only sign. Most people experience discomfort pain in the shoulder, neck, or jaw before the other symptoms. When having a heart attack, your cardiac muscles contract with great force, and this puts pressure on your bones and ligaments, leading to aches in your jaws, neck, and shoulder to the arms. The third silent sign is excessive fatigue. Tiredness all the time with no explanation. You experience unusual tiredness before the heart attack, and during a heart attack there is extra stress on your heart to try to pump blood while the blood flow is blocked, and this makes you feel tired. Fatigue can be caused by many things, but if you are experiencing fatigue or excessive tiredness without any apparent reason, it could be a sign of a silent heart attack. Don't wait. Quickly find your way to the hospital. The next sign is bloating, nausea, or poor appetite. The feeling of being full even if you have not eaten or eaten a lot, and nausea could be an indication of a heart attack. This is because of fluid retention. The blood is not pumping efficiently. And if you are suddenly experiencing an unusual loss of appetite, coupled with nausea and bloating, kindly see your doctor for a checkup to rule out other health problems. Now don't forget to like and share this video link. The fifth sign is the classical sign called squeezing chest pressure. That is discomfort in the center of the chest that lasts several minutes or goes away and comes back. It can feel like uncomfortable pressure, squeezing, cramps or pain in your chest. This pain is known as angina or substernal chest pain. There are non-cardiac chest pain resulting from the muscles, your GIT, your lungs, anxiety, and etc. And a lot of the times, most people mistake cardiac chest pain with that of heartburns or chest pain from the GIT. Don't delay. Go see your doctor to get a proper diagnosis. The next sign is lightheadedness or dizziness. Dizziness can be of many causes. During the episode of heart attack, your body is deprived of oxygen because blood supply to a particular part of the heart is blocked, and the heart will not be able to supply enough blood to essential parts of the body, especially the brain, and you will start to feel dizzy. If this persists, you might want to go to the hospital for a checkup. It could be one of the signs of a silent heart attack or something serious. The next sign is swollen legs, ankles, or abdomen. Swelling occurs due to fluid buildup in the body. The heart is responsible for pumping blood to all parts of the body, but a heart attack renders it inefficient. As a result, blood and fluid can back up in the lower limbs, causing edema, and mostly they are pitting in nature. And also, blood supply to the kidneys is impaired, and the kidneys are not able to excrete sodium and water out of the body, causing fluid retention in the lower limbs and sometimes in the abdomen. If you begin to see these signs, go see your doctor. It could be a sign of a silent heart attack, or you are at risk of having a heart attack. The next sign is insomnia. If you're having trouble sleeping or lack of sleep, can be a serious problem, and studies have shown that those who experience restless nights are at risk of a heart disease because of a defective part of the heart. Blood supply and oxygen is cut off, and the brain triggers release of stimulants such as adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol, and this produces alertness, making it difficult for one to sleep. If you are experiencing trouble sleeping plus other signs of heart attack, pay a visit to the hospital. It could be one of the signs of a heart attack, or you are being at risk of heart attack. The next sign is persistent flu. A persistent flu which seems to defy all medication is a red flag, and studies have shown that flu is associated with increased risks of heart attack and stroke. This can indicate underlying issues in your body that may predispose you to heart disease and other cardiac problems, especially if it starts after your heart rate increases and there is shortness of breath and other symptoms of a heart disease. Now, the last sign is another classical sign, and that is shortness of breath before or during chest discomfort. When your breathing becomes significantly noticeable, it is indicative of a problem. You are not breathing efficiently, so your lungs are compelled to breathe heavily, rapidly, or shallowly. It could, as a result, be from anxiety, anemia, upper respiratory tract infection, or an allergic reaction, but mostly the underlying cause is from the heart or the lungs, and a heart attack could be one of them. So when you see these signs, don't take it lightly. See your doctor. If you do notice any symptoms of silent myocardial infarction or heart attack, do not brush them aside, even if you do not think they are serious, says Dr. Plutzky. Playing it safe is always better move than risking potential harmful downside. You should take good care of your heart by eating the right food in the right amount at the right time, and also exercise and avoid any harmful substance to the heart. This is the end of our discussion, and I certainly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, contribution, testimony, kindly tell us at the comment section under this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. And always remember that God wants you healthy. God bless you.